Hello, Divas, and welcome to 2023. We're getting close to the end of January, and I just wanted to check in with you to see how you're doing and kind of give you an update about where I'm at and some thoughts I've been having. Just wondering, did you make any New Year's resolutions? And how do you feel about the progress that you've been making toward those New Year's resolutions? And I use those air quotes for a reason. And that's because the majority, in my opinion, of New Year's resolutions lack specificity, lack being specific. I feel like I'm still wearing my retainers. But there's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of a clear objective. And also, normally in those resolutions, there's the want factor. Like, I want to. Well, there's a difference between I want to and I'm going to. Going to is all action-based. There's going to be steps involved. There's a plan. There's an objective that we want to achieve. And so that is a key for me for these New Year's resolutions. And then the whole fact of to lose weight is normally what we say. But to lose something kind of insinuates that you may want to find it again. Like, I lost my wedding ring. I lost weight. Well, I lost the map to the of how to get to the Grand Canyon. I lost my medication. I lost the keys to the car. Those are things you want to find, right? Or you want to be able to find the solution to an issue that you're having. Most people, when they want to lose weight, they don't want to get that stuff back, right? So I prefer to think about it in a more positive way as to what do I want to gain? Do I want to gain weight? Depends. I want to gain muscle. I want to gain muscle every single day of the week. That's not a problem. Gaining better health, improved health, improving my energy level. And finally, that's coming back now because every December, and it basically starts in late November and really hits in December, is I get into the doldrums. I'm not going to say depression, but kind of like the seasonal sad, basically. And that's because we have a lot less sunshine during December here in the Northern Hemisphere. And I never really thought that bothered me, but the last 3 years, it has. Plus everything else that's going on in the world, of course, that can affect us. So I'm beginning to feel a little bit better. Also did a lot of decluttering in the house, trying to get my office back into some reasonable shape, setting up a dedicated area in order to do videos such as this and more. So I feel like I've been making some progress, but it's not the type of progress that would fit that New Year's resolution of I want to fill in the blank. I want to set up a video studio. Well, I'm a lot closer to it because I've actually put forth the effort and the action and like that through the whole decluttering. And that's where this is where I want to be able to get into is, what kind of objectives do we want to have for 2023? And it's not just you make the decision today and this is what you're going to achieve over the course of the year, because things will come up. Good things, bad things, things in between, like that. So I've been going through over the last few weeks of what is it I want to achieve this year? What do I want to experience? And I've also been telling myself that I want to keep it flexible because unfortunately, like for the last 3 years, stuff happens. And so you never know what you can expect. So I'm looking at a variety of different things to take a look at, and I'm seeing a hummingbird, and there's another. I think it's a little hawk. I'm here at a wildlife preserve area here in Vegas, and I always love looking at the birds. Sorry, I'm kind of like that golden retriever. Squirrel! Oh, there's another bird. There's no squirrels here. If they are, they're in hibernation. But anyway, I digress. So some of the things I'm looking at is going for the race walking event at the National Senior Games that will be held in Pittsburgh this July. I'm also weighing whether to do more cycling events this year and actually training specifically for a cycling event, whether it's kind of like a tour, a one-day bike event, or do the cycling races. The only problem is I just discovered that Huntsman World Senior Games in St. George, Utah, their schedule got changed up a little bit strictly because of the way the calendar fell this year. And my cycling events are happening the same days as my race walking events. So it's a case of I have to choose which one to do, and that annoys me. It's the same way with the triathlon. I think the triathlon got messed up as well. I have to go back and take a look at the calendar, but that's in the fall. That's in October. And let's see. Oh, and then I had this crazy thing of, it's been a good number of years since I've really done a triathlon, and I love Vancouver. The Vancouver Triathlon that is on Labor Day in September. They're in Vancouver, British Columbia. That came across my desk, and I'm like, gosh, I really enjoyed doing that. I love Vancouver. Maybe I want to do that. So, and the thing is, training for race walking is different than for cycling, which is different than for triathlon. Now, the one thing about it, training for a triathlon, I feel, is the best fitness program anybody can have, whether you actually do a triathlon or not, because you're going to do a little swimming, you're going to do a little cycling, you're going to do a little running, jogging, or walking. I've walked all of my triathlons. I think I threw in some jogging in the early races, but primarily I walked all my triathlons, so I'm not worried about that. So anyway, options, and it's a case of what is it do I want to achieve, and that's the key. What do we want to achieve? Not lose, but to achieve, to experience. So, something to think about. And I would love to know what plans, what thoughts you're having for the year. And it's totally okay if you make a decision to do something a little different or make a change in your plans, like say, in 6 weeks or 8 weeks time. Like, nah, I think I'd rather go do this other thing. That's great. But I'd love to know what it is that's on your mind, what you're thinking, and some of the things that you would like to achieve. Go ahead and make those comments below, or you can always get a hold of me through slopokedivas.com, and we'll just continue the conversation and help each other keep moving forward, making progress, whatever that progress is for ourselves. So until next time, yes, we can do this. Bye.